Lila was our firstborn, and she was exactly what we'd been praying for.
We called her Lila Bug. Purple was Lila's favorite color. Her room was entirely purple.
And Lila was the biggest TCU football fan.
Lila was a lover of all creatures. I mean, she was determined that she would have an animal rescue. She was the type of friend who preferred to shine her light on other people.
Scarlett, guess what? We got you some stuff.
And she was truly the best example of a big sister and a leader for her sisters and for her friends.
There's something like people feel really instantly drawn and close to her. It's the old soul in her, these dark, deep brown eyes. I mean, ultimately, her heart is what really drew people in. I went to Camp Mystic. Camp is so important, and in Texas, it's a rite of passage.
She could find her independence, grow closer to God, experience new things. And so we were super excited to get her to camp as soon as possible.
We sent her off to camp on June 29th, just a few days after her 9th birthday, and woke up on July 4th to hell, really. I mean,
storms pounded the Texas Hill Country. Some 550 campers were at Camp Mystic, many asleep in cabins in high-risk flood zones.
In just a matter of minutes, what should have been a joyful summer turned into heartbreak. 25 children and 2 counselors lost their lives.
It became abundantly clear to me, even in that moment, that we had a choice. Either that rock bottom moment was going to define us, and we were never going to move on from it, or we would try and figure out how to make sure that her legacy and her memory wasn't a terrible thing for our family.
Improved camp safety is now law in the great state of Texas.
I refuse, as her mom, to let her story end after 9 years. This is our way to make sure that it doesn't.
When you think of what she meant to this world, it was helping the vulnerable, and that's our mission.
We've been connected already to so many amazing organizations that provide relief for animals and people that are working behind the scenes and have been tirelessly to make camp safer for children.
It's been a great partnership with Lila's Light. With the Kerr County floods, we were able to take 50 dogs from Kerr County, bring them up to our shelter, and find them their forever homes. We're moving the ones that were already in the shelter to make capacity for the ones that are found. When we do the rescue work, we need vehicles, bringing on 2 new vehicles into our fleet. And the other unique partnership we did was there was a horse that was injured as part of the recovery efforts, Phoenix.
Phoenix is my heart horse. He is my best friend. I got him when he was 7 months old, and he is 7 years old now. The second day that we were doing search and rescue, there was like this little pass, a little wet, but there were some rocks on top of it, and he jumped into it, and it was quicksand, and so we immediately started sinking. He started to get out, and I saw that there was a huge gash on his back left leg on his hock. I kind of underestimated how bad it was. His prognosis was 50-50. I told my mom, I was like, if I have to drop out of school my senior year, I will, to cover his vet bills. But a friend ended up posting it, and I was so blown away by the support.
I've been in contact with Lila's dad for the past couple days, and Lila's Light is going to cover the rest of Phoenix's vet bills moving forward, which takes a huge burden off of my shoulders.
When he was telling me about Lila, I couldn't help but sit there and be like, that's how I was when I was a kid. So I just felt really connected with Lila's Light, and Phoenix has fully recovered now. He's back to his normal life.
July 4th weekend, I was working on the ground at Bowie, Texas, looking for a horse for our Humane Euthanasia Fund at Haven, which is in lieu of 17 to 18 hours on the slaughter-bound trucks to Mexico. There was a horse that followed me around and wouldn't let me out of his sight.
happened here? What happened here, buddy?
I stopped, I assessed him, and I very clearly thought that this horse needed euthanasia. He could barely walk, he couldn't eat, he couldn't get to water. We named the horse Tex, short for Texas, in honor of what was unfolding here in the Hill Country and the precious lives that were lost. When we got Tex to the vet, we learned that we had a miracle on our hands. Tex turned out to be a baby horse of only about 2 years old, and he had an absolute fighting chance to live. We're so humbled and grateful and honored to be a recipient of funds from Lila's Light Foundation. Today, Tex is doing awesome. It is just an absolute joy to have a baby around.
Not only do we have animal rescue, we also have child safety.
The Safety Navigator is running at the speed of light at the moment.
The start of this organization is deeply personal for us. My daughter was at Camp Mystic, and Ted's daughter was as well.
When I sent my kids to camp, I was not asking the questions that should have been asked.
That event and experience that we had personally is the reason why we started the Safety Navigator.
Because they're experts in safety, having full-time jobs in oil and gas, in mining, they realized really quickly what was missing.
The Safety Navigator is an online platform free for all camps nationally in the US. They can log on desktop, on a mobile app, and on the platform is a whole range of different tools, templates, and resources for camps to improve their safety practices.
There are already something like 200 camps nationwide that have subscribed to their website and their training protocol.
The Safe Summers Fund was a program that we launched in collaboration with Campaign for Camp Safety to make sure that non-profit camps in Texas have the financial support that they need to implement some of the changes required out of the legislation. So from PA systems to evacuation routes to training books, there's still a physical cost element of some of those things.
Thank you to the Bonner family and everybody at Lila's Light Foundation.
We're so excited to see Lila's legacy actually transform an industry here.
You never know how much you need community until you actually need it. We're never going to get over this loss, but look at the wonderful things that have happened since. Heaven's 27 and Lila's Light and all these wonderful things. This is the best of humanity, a beautiful legacy of Lila and her light.
This has turned into something far bigger than we could have anticipated.
But I would hope that it continues to build for years to come. It's undeniable to me that we're being led in this direction by her and by a higher power.
I said at her service that we'll cherish every memory and every rainstorm because without the rain, you can't have a rainbow. And I truly believe that we're following that rainbow, carrying her light forward.